I painted the barn. About halfway through this job, I broke down and bought myself an airless sprayer. Was it worth it or not? Stay tuned to find out. Last summer, we painted the two sides of the barn that we can see from the house, the sides that we're most of the time looking at. And today, I am tackling one of the other sides, and hopefully by the end of this summer, I will get the back side as well. So here we go. It's probably been 40 years since it had a fresh coat of paint. It's gonna look great, I can't wait. Huzzah! I got one coat of paint onto this big side of the barn over here. And next I need to spray into all of the cracks in between the boards. It would have been great if I could have just spray painted this whole barn, but we don't have a sprayer and they're very expensive. And it was not bad at all. It took me 3 cans of paint to cover this side. Nice and thick, some thick barn paint, and it should last for many, many years. In spite of the termite damage that there is in some of these boards that you see here. That was caused when groundhogs piled up dirt against the bottom of this and termites were able to get up into some of the wood. So a few of the boards have some damage, but it's all old damage and there's not currently any termites that we need to treat. So this side is done except for the spraying, and then I have the back side of the barn to do next. And this is the last side over here. It's huge. It's the long side of the barn. Okay, so I rolled out this side of the barn by hand with a roller, and this side I did with an airless paint sprayer. They went on sale, so I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it and try it, because this side of the barn is huge. It doesn't look like it here, but it really is. It's as big as all 3 of the other sides put together. And I don't have any video of me painting this with the sprayer, unfortunately, because it was a huge mess, honestly. The sprayer was awesome. It did everything it said it would do, but I think what I ran into was we're using an oil-based paint, and the cleanup for the oil-based paint is extensive, and you end up with a lot of like hazardous waste chemicals that you have to figure out what to do with when you're finished. If we were using a water-based paint, the cleanup would have been a lot easier. It took me twice as long to clean up everything as it did to paint this. It definitely painted it a lot faster, and I was able to paint in all the cracks and where the boards are really uneven. But I had to wear a suit from head to toe, cover the ground, cover everything. I feel like I used a lot more equipment. I actually used less paint than we predicted. Most of the time they tell you the sprayer you'll end up using more, but I think we used less, honestly. We thought it would take about 8 gallons to do this side, and it only took us 4. It took me 3 gallons to paint this side. And this is actually a lot smaller, except for just that one little eave up there. Anyway, the barn is now painted and it looks awesome. If I had to do it over again, I would not use the sprayer. I just wouldn't. Sorry, sprayer fans. With the oil-based paint, it just wasn't worth it. It went on great, it did great. It was just, honestly, it felt like a lot more work, especially the cleanup and trying to be careful not to get it just on everything. So if I had to do it over again, I think I would roll it and my cleanup would be minimal. So there you have it. Paint sprayer this time for this job wasn't worth it. Also, it's not going to be helpful when we get our new fencing because it's got an electric power cord. I can't drag that all around in the field, so it's not going to be really helpful there either. And again, we'll probably be using an oil-based paint, a nice thick barn paint that we want to last for years. So anyway, back to the roller it is for me, old school. Thanks for watching.